Hi, everybody. It's Panic back with another Don't Panic podcast. This is episode 2, and this one's got a very special place in my heart. This is my little brother. He goes by a lot of names: Mikey Dip, Project, Mikey, Michael, Mike Jr., Jr. But as always, like I try to help a lot of people in my life, but there's very few people that I would like go to hell and back and then back for, or just like give up anything or sacrifice anything in my life to make sure they even have a smile on their face. So this is a very special episode, and let's get into it. All right, I'd like to introduce Michael. Michael, tell the video a little bit about yourself.
Um, I'm 18. I play a bunch of video games like Rainbow, 2K. I like to play basketball. I'm a Thunder fan.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, that's that it.
Yeah, not much.
You're not a little more interesting, or what?
No, I'm pretty basic.
Why?
I don't know.
What's going on top of your head?
My hair?
Yeah, what the heck is that? Looks like
Curly
you got
hair.
it looks like you got salad on the top of your hair.
It's curly hair.
So do you consider yourself a content creator or what?
I'm a streamer, I'd say. I stream more than I make YouTube videos. I want to start making YouTube videos, but I don't know what to upload yet. I haven't decided.
Well, do you have so you're a Twitch streamer? What's your Twitch link?
Twitch.tv/Mikey Dip underscore.
Mikey Dip underscore. There's no numbers or anything.
Nope.
You just one underscore.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're one of those people. You're one of those kids.
Well, I was gonna do a dash, but they wouldn't let me.
So Mikey Dip is taken.
Yeah.
So there's another idiot in the world named Mikey Dip, not just you.
I guess so.
So that's gonna be plugged. What we're gonna do is through the video, like we're just gonna keep plugging you, like plugging your. That's just kind of gay. But we're gonna keep plugging your socials. So.
Okay.
Like as the video goes on, I'll ask you the socials, and they'll just, if you watch Logan's video, as they pop up, it does a little bink as they do it. I gotta edit that in.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a fucking 3-minute process that I gotta waste my time doing to help you out. But
Okay.
so what are your goals then? Like what goals do you currently have that you're working on to work towards becoming a better? Well, I mean, you said you eventually want to work towards YouTube. And you're working on Twitch. What goals do you have that you're currently working towards that help you become a better content creator?
Well, right now, me and my friends, we were thinking about starting a podcast to get started. We were gonna talk about sports and just a bunch of basic stuff like that. And then, I want to say I'm a very consistent streamer because
you're not.
games haven't been fun for me recently. There's no fun games out right now.
Yeah, well,
everything's gonna get boring.
Friends are what makes it fun, and the thrill of making content and producing it for your viewers. I mean, obviously having fun with games is part of it, but wanting to like do your own thing and become who you want and creating content's not always going to be fun.
Yeah. Also, to get towards I mean, obviously everybody's gonna want to be a famous streamer, which is everybody's goal, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I'm not very knowledgeable, I'm gonna say, with computer stuff and adding things like like panels.
Yeah, like I said, if you ever need help, you're my little brother, and once you watch the intro, you're gonna realize, oh shit, maybe I should ask him for a little more help. I mean, you ask me for help, but I feel like you think that you're annoying me sometimes. And I'm just an asshole. It's the way I talk. So when I message you and I seem like I'm mad, I'm not mad. I just get, when people just come to me with dumb stuff, I just like Westbrook with the reporters. That's just how I am. Like you ask me something that I think is relatively easy, I'm gonna be like, the fuck don't you know how to put panels on your Twitch page?
Yeah.
But that's good. So do you have like a link that you want to do for your team or whatever? Are you like the owner of your team, your DB or your Dick Boys or whatever the hell you call them, or what?
Duffy Boys.
Duffy Boys. What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's just they're always in our bags. I
Oh,
came up with
in your
that.
ball bags? What the fuck are we? Oh, we're always in our
A duffel
bags?
bag. We're
Like, what
always
does
in
that
our
even
bag.
mean? So,
We're always ready. We're prepared for everything.
okay.
And we're good at what we do.
So why don't you just name your team Prepared for Anything Boys?
I don't know. It's swaggier to put Duffy.
Oh, it's swaggier, chat. You hear that? It's swaggier. Swaggy. So we see you got a little bit of a colorful PC back there. Did you put it together yourself or what?
Nah, my brother did.
Oh, I wonder who that person is.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I see you also got a pretty nice mic too. So are there like any upgrades that you're gonna eventually work towards, or like what?
Probably camera, honestly. It's the first thing. I have a decently old Logitech. I think my mic's pretty good.
Yeah,
Besides the spot.
you have a similar camera to mine. I think eventually I'm gonna also upgrade mine. My first upgrade that I'm gonna be working towards though is probably an XLR mic. So, eventually, what you're probably gonna end up wanting to do, depending on how your performance is in games, you're probably gonna want to upgrade to like your PC a little bit. But
Yeah. Because I've had trouble streaming Fortnite. Like my frames drop like crazy if I try to stream Fortnite.
yeah, but the way that you want to play Fortnite anyways is you probably want to turn your settings down.
Yeah.
To get like the proper thing, but like if you like just upgrade your computer a little bit, you should be able to play and then stream at the same time. But that could also be a game issue, but we're getting a little bit off topic. We're talking about other stuff besides you. So the point of the podcast is to shine a spotlight on people that I view as exceptional people in my life, that I just want people to have like a spotlight on them. And whatever they're doing or whatever they want to do, people have your socials and just be able to like grab it, because it'll not only be in the description of the YouTube video, but it's gonna be, I'm gonna annoy people by putting in the video, and then at the end of the video we're gonna have fucking end credits where I'm just gonna play a random song again and just threaten to like stare at them disappointingly. And then so I mean, if you guys don't want to get disappointed and stared at, I would follow him on whatever thing I put in the description. So
I got 2 YouTubes I'm working on right now.
2?
Yeah.
You gotta work on your Twitch and your first YouTube first. You can't just, you're gonna spread yourself too thin.
Yeah, I got the team channel and then my own channel, but I need to figure out what to upload.
I mean, what about your other team members? What the hell are they doing to help?
I don't know.
So you should just rename yourself again. So chat, I already said all of like his aliases and what his names were, but he should just rename himself Duffy Boy, because it's not Duffy Boys at this point. It's just Duffy Boy. Just one Duffy Boy.
They're a little less tech savvy than me and they don't really have a computer.
That's not good. If they're less tech savvy than you,
they don't have computers or anything really either.
So why don't you recruit? Get like Brady or somebody in there. Somebody
there to entertain with me.
Oh Jesus. If entertaining is what you're going for, I don't know how long that's gonna last. But so the next question I wanted to ask is if everything goes right, so this is gonna be where you see yourself. This is a segment that I do with all my guests. This is the second episode. It's called Where You See Yourself, and we're gonna ask you different points in your life where you see yourself. So, where do you see yourself in 6 months if everything goes your way?
My way.
Like, no, like all the obstacles that you see, there's like none. If you see like everything goes perfectly, where do you see yourself in 6 months?
Hopefully with a decent following. And, I don't know, just a good following to maybe make some money.
Well,
it's not all about the money, but
even if it's off stream, like if you have any goals besides like stream or content creation, you could talk about those too. Is there any other goals that you have within 6 months besides getting big, getting a decent following?
Well, I'm trying to get everything improved. I need to figure stuff out. I've been working out a lot. I'm trying to get bigger.
What you need?
Yeah, there's nowhere to play basketball. I've been wanting to play basketball for a while somewhere.
There's a damn pandemic going on. Good luck.
All the gyms are closed. They took the rims down at all the parks around here.
Didn't they put them back up just to take them down again?
They took them down.
All right, so next question is where you see yourself in 1 year then? Same thing?
hopefully I have like a stable job or like stable setting and streaming or content creation or anything like that. Just something stable that I know I can make a living off of.
Yeah, so what I would work towards is find out what's going to get you stable, and then work on the stuff you want to work on, the projects you want to work on as a side hustle, because you got to make sure everything's paid. You got to make sure your bills are paid, your car is not breaking down.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure shit's getting taken care of. I
Hmm.
mean, as you saw from me, consistency doesn't always guarantee you success. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not like a failure or anything like that. I mean, I'm decently successful. I mean, people still sub to me, and I get a good amount of money, and I'm able to pay my bills like comfortably and stuff like this.
Hmm.
But like a year, I would probably I'd probably keep it as a side hustle for now. You just gotta put like your heart and your energy into it. You gotta realize that you gotta bust your ass to like be successful like one of those bigger streamers.
Yeah.
You either get viral off a fluke play or like some funny stupid shit you did,
Hmm.
or you have to put all the work in behind the scenes. There's no career because you can even look at our dad.
Yeah.
He started off at Bell Atlantic before you were born, and
Hmm.
we used to live in the fucking ghetto.
Yeah.
And dad used to work 2 jobs, and then dad worked his ass off behind the scenes, and now look at you guys built a house.
Hmm.
So it's not, Rome wasn't built in a day, so you just got to work your ass off, keep your head down, and don't get in trouble. You get in trouble, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So that's 1 year. So what about 5 years?
5 years, even more stable. Hopefully have a girlfriend, maybe.
Maybe.
Have a kid? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's who
Not
you're
yet.
gonna plug. Oh, you know, I can't imagine a little Michael running around. Oh
A third.
Jesus. Oh God. He's gonna name him Michael Panic the Third. Yee.
Yeah. I hope to have everything I dream. Not really dream
You're gonna
of,
be
but
23 in 5 years.
dang, that's crazy.
No, but I'm not. I'm saying like you're not gonna be terribly old.
Yeah.
You could still be
Yeah.
working on stuff.
Yeah.
But 5 years
Only
is still a lot of
time,
time.
need to live life, have fun.
Well, don't have too much fun.
Yeah.
Don't get into fucking shrooms or crystal meth or any of that shit.
Start cooking up meth in the basement.
So I'm pretty sure dad might let you if it brings in enough money.
Maybe.
So that's that. Does your team or anything have pages you want to plug or anything?
Nah, they don't stream or anything like that. So
No, I mean like do you have like a team
oh
page?
yeah, we have a YouTube, Duffy Boys.
So
Duffy Space Boys with a Z at the end.
gotcha. And then like do you have like a Twitter page for them yet or anything like that? Twitch?
Not yet, no.
All right, so that's what you probably got to work on. I wouldn't spread, like I said, do what I'm doing. Don't spread yourself too thin. Work on yourself first,
Yeah.
and then pull up your brand. Because
Hmm.
like nobody's gonna want to join your team if you're just like a nobody.
I do have merch though, kinda.
So where's your merch? Do you have a
I'm
site
like,
for it?
no, it's actually I've only made a couple just for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I only have a
So
couple right
they're kind
now.
of like prototypes.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Yeah, so like if you end up like showing those off whenever you're streaming or something like that, eventually people will probably be like, "Hey, yo, where'd you get that shirt?" And then you can make it either. What I would do with the businessman, the business degree in me says is, while you're streaming or while your friends are streaming or you're streaming or you're doing anything content creation wise and putting it out there, wear the shirts as much as you can. And if somebody sees it and is like, "Oh, I like the design on that shirt," be like, "Oh yeah, it's Duffy Boys. You dumb
Hmm.
bitch, go get some."
Yeah.
But so what have you done in the past up until this point? Like, is there any like accomplishments that you have or anything that like people are like, "Oh, Michael did that. That's Michael."
Um, I mean, I graduated high school, but that's pretty simple.
That is pretty simple, but still at the same time, it's an accomplishment because there's still people that fall through the cracks and don't do it.
Yeah, I'm at college right now. I go to a community college in Syracuse.
There's no problem with that as long as you're getting your degree and working towards something.
Yeah, studying criminal justice.
Mm-hmm. So I asked you what you've done in the past. This is what you're doing now, but I want to add a little bit about what you've done in the past. I mean, I view Michael as he's a pretty good athlete. He's always had potential to like be better than me and surpass me. He still has potential. He's still young, and in terms of like games and stuff, like 2K for example, he hadn't he hasn't mentioned that as a game that he plays, but when we were playing on a team one of the years of 2K, he had like 60 or 70 points in like 2 or 3 straight games in the tournament we played. I do not recall the tournament we were in, but it was like
I think it was the first 2K tournament.
The official 250,000 tournament, I think it was.
I think it was play-ins.
I think
the actual tournament we lost first round, I remember.
Yeah, we played in to get into the tournament, and then we played first round, and then at that time our roster wasn't that great. It was literally just a pick and roll show between me and Michael, and then we were surrounded by people that I wouldn't even say necessarily they were ass. They were just, most of our team were his friends. And at that time Michael was advanced for his age in terms of dealing with like adversity in the game. But Michael's friends were like, the spotlight would hit them and they're like a deer in headlights. Like me and Michael would play pick and roll. Michael would hit somebody in the corner or the hash or something, and they would just fucking sit there, and the defense would close out. We just weren't ready as a team. But we discussed what you were doing now, so now we're going to talk about so we already discussed about like where you see yourself in 6 months, a year, and 5 years, but like, where do you see yourself? What do you like? Where do you see your future self? Like, what do you want Mikey Panek to be known for at the end of the day?
Honestly, at the end of the day, for being a good person, because that's what I feel like I am, honestly. And then
you are a good person.
I eventually want to move out of New York into a better place, like maybe Cali, South Carolina.
Oh, Cali's going through a bunch of problems right now. They have their air quality is bad because of all the fires. So
yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I want to live like my dream life and have like all the. I'm really into like clothes and stuff. So
Texas wouldn't be bad. Viral and the other guys are gonna, like, if you anybody that's in the comment section or anybody that's watching this video, if you saw last week's video with Logan, him and his boys are planning on moving to Texas. Texas isn't that bad. So they're planning on moving to, I think, Dallas. They're all moving like a team house together.
Yeah, me and my friends want to do that eventually, but we just need to get everything up and going and figure out what we all want to do.
Well, as always, I try to give you advice, but this is going to be on record on video. Make sure the friends that you have near and the friends that you're like talking to and wanting to get the team house with have you in their best interests. You don't want to like sign up for like this long-term thing and then have somebody that's going to stab you in the back. Because even look in the 2K community or any other community, look at like what TW did and the stupid shit they did, and look what ended up happening. They all just started hating each other. Yeah, because you can like your friends, but like once you're living in a house together and you see each other every day, I mean, it's different. Definitely. Only certain people can live together. So we did that one. So we're going to move on to the next segment that's going to be new for this episode, maybe for future episodes, called Word Association. I'm going to tell you a word, and you're going to tell me the first word that comes to mind. All right? Oh, God. All right. So. Okay. Westbrook.
Triple double. That's 2 words.
Well, I'll just say a word, and then you just tell me the first word or two that comes to mind. So triple double. Thunder.
Shay.
DB.
Duffy Boys.
Panic.
Streaming.
Trying to think. I don't know. I really ain't got anything. But that was the first part of it. It wasn't really well thought out, but we got a few of them. So what are you doing to get better, like in terms of like chasing your goals?
I'm trying to find more games to play and expand my horizons into different games.
Yeah.
To get a bigger community.
Yeah.
in different games. So I started playing like a throwback game I just started playing recently. It was Wizard 101. I know it's like a childish game, I guess you could say, but it has a big community, and I've
There's
seen people grow off of it.
So with games like that, they're not even necessarily childish because, like, if you think of it, every game's just a video game, anyways, and everybody's got their own interests. Label it as a retro game, like a retro.
Yeah.
So I would say retro game or game from your childhood. Like you saw me, I played PS1 games. I played old bad texture games. I have like a fucking $3,000 computer, and I played RuneScape sometimes. It just really depends on what content you want to do and why you want to do it. So
Yeah.
but one of the few questions that I have left is why are you doing what you're doing? Like, what makes you want to do it, and like, why do you feel like, is it something you're passionate about, or what?
I like streaming. I have fun doing it, and it's cool when new people come up in your chat and talk to you,
Mm-hmm.
and they are very interested in what you're playing and what you're doing. So I like meeting new people doing it. I would say I'm passionate about it.
Yeah.
I have fun doing it. I enjoy it, and yeah.
So is that so? Like, eventually, like, if you had it your way, would you want streaming? Like, if you could do it full time, like you're young right now, and it's like kind of a big question to ask. But if you could do it full time, and like you wanted to be a streamer as your job, or wanted to be a content creator, somebody that does like videos and YouTube and stuff, like, because you got to think about it this way: you might not like it now because of like the grind, because like at the beginning you kind of want to edit all your own stuff. You'll be lucky to have like a thumbnail artist, so you'll be doing all your thumbnails. It's hard initially, but like once you get your foot into it, like you got to realize you'll have an editor, you'll have a thumbnail guy that you can eventually pay. So all you really have to do is just film later on. So is film, like, is that something that you like, you're passionate about and you want to do full time maybe eventually, or you don't know like fully yet?
Definitely. If I could do it full time and make a living off it, I'd love to do it. Like I look up to them as like Too Hype, for example.
I was about to ask you off. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was meaning to ask you right after this question who some of your role models were.
Definitely Too Hype is one of them, because I've watched him since I don't even know how old, and I was really young. Especially Jesser and
Yeah, I
London.
like Jesser in the beginning, especially when they weren't even too hype yet, and he would talk shit about like Cash. You can't finesse the Vanessa.
And then now they're all insanely big, and they joined another org together.
100 Thieves. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a power. That's a power move that you aim to do when you're bigger. So.
But other people I'd look up to is everybody in my family, honestly, like you, my dad.
That's admirable.
Like my grandpa, everything.
Yeah.
But creation-wise, who I really love watching is Too Hype. Who else do I like? I mean, Tfue I've always liked.
Yeah.
Who else do I watch a lot of? I can't think right now who I watch a lot of.
That's like you like fucking you like G Slice because of his Yoshi eggplant sucking emoji. Yeah. But what I was about to say is, like, you can look at any content creators ultimately, and you're kind of blessed with it, because you're like, you look at any of the content creators, whether it be me, I'm on the smaller end for now, Too Hype, any of those people you just mentioned, they all have different different styles, like different styles that they do, different content that they create. And like the way that I want you to take away from this talk, because this isn't just a podcast, this is really me talking to you and just like telling you information, and you plugging your shit, telling me like a little bit of stuff. This is kind of like me and you talking. It's just the records button on. But the thing that I want to tell you is to just take everybody's styles, figure out what you like about their style, because look at what Kobe did with the RIP, the late Kobe. Look at what Kobe did with Michael Jordan. If you like something, if you love something and you want to put the work in, you see something successful, take something and try to improve on it.
Yeah.
Because Kobe was at the beginning of his career and like middle of his career, he was like a bit better shooter than Jordan, like from three. So like find what aspects you like from each and every one of the content creators you like, and just take a little something from it. Don't like straight up copy without like giving them credit, but like you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Don't do what I'm doing. So be smarter. So the same thing that Tyler told me the other day. Grind smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to, like, you're gonna have to put the work in, but you don't have to like work yourself to the bone.
Yeah.
So other than that, we got a few other things to talk about. So you plugged your stuff already. At the end of is there like a specific song at that, like, I know that you probably, I don't know if you watched all the way to the end of my other video. You know, if you didn't, it's fine. I mean, but once the video ended, there was like a black screen. I threatened to kiss somebody if they didn't, like, I threatened to kiss them on the lips if they didn't follow you or follow and subscribe and like me. But like, so after this video is over, it's going to be a black screen and there's going to be like a 15-second clip of a song. And Logan didn't give me a song last time. Is there like a specific song that you want like a 15-second clip of, or you want me to just pick random?
I can't just think of a song. I'd have to go through and pick one.
Well, I'll probably just talk to you after the stream, but like, I just did Ave Maria because it's funny, because like it's just opera and it's just random after a podcast. I just throw some fucking opera in there and threaten to kiss them on the lips. But other than that, it was a pleasure having you. So
thank you.
So Twitch is the main thing you're working on now? Is that like the main avenue? What's your Twitch again, so I can put it up right there, over there?
Mikey Dip, MIKEYDIP_.
So twitch.tv/MIKEYDIP_.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna make it pop up over there. We're gonna do credits after this video. I appreciate Michael for being the second guest on my podcast, and so he's probably my favorite guest that I'm gonna have in a while. It's gonna be one of my favorite episodes. All of these podcast videos, for the most part, are gonna be in a playlist, and then in a secondary playlist, I'm gonna have my favorite of all the podcasts, and a few of my favorite videos. So if you want to see what my personal favorite videos are, you can go in there. But this whole series is about people like Michael that are exceptional people in my life that I love and care about. Everybody's on a list. He was second one. He wanted to be on this like almost immediately. He could have been my first episode, but you know, I would constantly just tell him, Michael, okay, we need to film this. We need to hurry up and film this. And he'd be like, oh, we could film it now at 7 o'clock at night before you're about to stream. I'm like, Michael, you gotta hurry up. But I really do love him. He's my little brother. Everybody go follow him. I'm gonna put his socials or whatever. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. But for other than that, make sure to know that he's eventually going to blow up if he puts the work in. The most important part about it is putting the work in. You can't rest on your laurels. Other than that, you have anything left to say before we end this?
Thank you for having me.
Yep. Is that it? You just fucking yeah. Thank you for having me. Well, I do appreciate you saying that. Mom's gonna watch this. Uncle Andy's gonna watch it. All these other people are gonna watch it. But everybody have a good rest of your day. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we're transitioning into whatever song he picks. And there you go. He's got the peace sign. Bye, everybody.
Now my dreams reality, not going back to trapping. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion.